Hey, what's up everybody, it's William back for another... Guess what I'm doing today? Diecast review, of course. What else would it be? Seriously, what else do I do on this channel other than review diecasts? It's another NASCAR Authentics, but we're kind of fast forwarding into which wave we're in. We're in the current wave of Wave 6, and we've got Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Tax Slayer Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. This is a pretty cool diecast, I have to say. I picked it up at my local Target earlier on today. I picked it up along with the Tony Stewart diecast that I reviewed, or I'm going to review as well. It depends on when you're watching this and the order in which I upload them, but maybe I'll upload the Tony Stewart one now before this one, and I'm getting carried away. So let's just stay on this. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s TaxSlayer.com diecast from the Wave 6 of NASCAR Authentics here in 2016. There's your magnet. We'll go over that in the diecast review a little bit later on. And there's the top of the box with 88, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Wave 6. And we come around to the back of the box, and we're going to be able to see our other NASCAR diecasts in the wave. We've got Austin Dillon's number 3 Cheerios Chevrolet, Kurt Busch's Haas CNC Chevrolet for Stuart Haas Racing, Chase Elliott's Kelly Blue Book, Kyle Busch's M&M's, which really isn't accurate to this year, but oh well, Denny Hamlin's FedEx Express, Jimmy Johnson's Cobalt, which I have in the other kind of Lionel boxes. You probably already saw that review, and our current car, which is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. TaxSlayer.com car. So, let's get this car cracked open, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the car when I get it open. So, let's go. Alright, so here we have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s TaxSlayer.com Chevrolet out of the packaging, and pulling off to the side really quick so we can show off the magnet. It's basically the Lionel rendering of the car that you would find. So let's say you went to buy this diecast online, like on Lionel.com, and bought it through like that whole collector's, where it comes in the collector box one. You know that one? So this is it's basically a rendering of the image that you'd see on Lionel.com to buy the car online. And what I find so funny is that if you hold it at the right angle, like that, like they look exactly the same. Here, there, now it's focused. They look like exactly the same. That is so funny to me. But this is a magnet, so this is actually kind of cool, though, that it's just it being the car. So it depends on who you are. I think it's kind of cool. So there's the magnet of basically the same car. But here we have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s TaxSlayer.com car for 2016. If I remember correctly, he drove this at the Sprint Unlimited, the 2016 Sprint Unlimited, and I can't remember, trying to remember if he drove it another time. If he did and I'm not remembering, tell me down in the comments below, but that's all I can remember is him driving it at the Sprint Unlimited earlier in the year. I can't remember when else he would have drove it. I do remember he drove it in the Sprint Unlimited though. So let's get into the diecast though. So here we have the front end, and with the Chevrolet SS nose, 88, oh my gosh, my camera does not want to focus for whatever reason. 88 there, Chevrolet SS front bumper once again, Hendrick Motorsports. We've got TaxSlayer.com there on the hood, and Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s name there up on the windshield with 2 Chevrolet logos to the left and right side of it, of his name, I should say. Coming down the left side, we've got our usual front bumper contingencies. Goodyear over the wheel well. Very small amount of contingencies here on the door. Got NASCAR race car there on the bottom of the A-pillar. 88 on the side there. Exalta, Mountain Dew, and BeTheMatch.org in front of the rear wheel well. TaxSlayer.com there on the side. American Ethanol ring here. Nationwide on the quarter panel. Valvoline on the C-pillar. And then up here on the B-pillar, if I zoom in so you guys can see it better, we've got Hendrick Motorsports, Exalta, Bosch, Freightliner, Mack Tools, and Siemens on the B-pillar there. Dale Jr. up above the window net. 88 here on the, well actually also, there should mention there's the, I believe that's the Tennessee flag. That is the Tennessee flag, I think. No, it's North Carolina flag. What am I saying? North Carolina state flag right there beside Dale Jr.'s name. Oh my gosh. I would have gotten murdered in the comment section if I said that that was the Tennessee flag, not North Carolina flag. 88 there up on the roof. TaxSlayer.com is a roof sponsor. Here we come around to the back bumper of the car, and we've got taxslayer.com right there in the middle of the bumper. We've got Valvoline here, 88 here, Chevrolet SS back bumper, Chevrolet SS taillights, and a Chevrolet logo up above the taxslayer.com. Nationwide is on your side, is on the deck lid. And then coming around to the right side, zooming out a bit so you can see the whole car. It's the same as the left as always. Well, I shouldn't say as always. There are a few cars that are different on their left and right sides, but that's a story for another day. And overall, bringing this car a bit closer to the camera, I think this is actually a pretty nice looking paint scheme. It honestly, I think part of the reason why I like it so much is that it reminds me of when Dale Earnhardt Jr. drove the Budweiser cars. And that's just, I think, from the simple fact that it's red. Dale Earnhardt Jr. does not drive a lot of red cars, so when he does drive one, the only other red car he really ever drove on a consistent basis was the Budweiser number 8 car. So when I see a red car and Dale Jr.'s driving it, it just reminds me of that. So I think that's why I like this car so much. And even out of the, just besides that, I still like the way the diecast looks. I think I like the way the shade of the red is, and the white and the gold. I think it's a really good color combination. Because you can see here, all the front bumper, or should say the hood, down to right here on the front bumper is all red. And that red continues all the way about a little past halfway down the door. And then that continues also about halfway up the B pillar, or not, this is the B pillar. So it stops about halfway up the A pillar, or maybe, oh my gosh, I'm messing this up. So it stops like halfway, the red stops like halfway, a little past halfway on the door, and then it stops also a bit like at the end of the A pillar. And then it goes to a little bit of like gold plated, the same color way the 88 is. 88's gold, and it's got that same kind of outline around the red and the color the 88 is. And that line continues all the way back around the bottom of the bumper, front bumper of the car, and it continues all the way back up the side, so it almost creates like a steady line. The roof kind of ruins it with the whole roof being white, but kind of you get the idea. And then the whole rest of the car, very bottom, the splitter of the car is all white, and that continues back behind the gold line to the right and left sides of the car, all the way up onto the roof, and then the back, just as always, as all of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s cars are, is black, because Dale Earnhardt Jr. always has black back bumpers. And if you were able to survive me describing this paint scheme to you, I hope I did a good enough job. That was less than a good job, but hey, you know what? It was funny to listen to, I'm sure. So, thank you for bearing with me in this NASCAR Diecast review. I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for staying around if you did. Comment down below if you have anything to ask me or want to comment on the diecast or the diecast review. And of course, subscribe for more NASCAR Diecast reviews. I guess you don't have to subscribe to get them, but it'll encourage me to make more videos and etc. And I'm rambling, but thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video.